it's Misty here. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome back to some makeup content. So if you missed it, I posted kind of another probably last update of what's going on and why I kind of took a break. Long story short, I was diagnosed with a form of muscular dystrophy. Unfortunately, that's not treatable, and I'm still waiting for test. The exome sequencing to come in to see if there's anything else that we need to worry about. I've been fighting with UT Southwestern here in Dallas to see a different neurologist, and that's finally happened. And then just the added stress of all of it. Like, there's family issues going on that has been really hard on me. Like, I had to up my antidepressant, I lost my therapist and had to get a new one. So it's just been like boom, 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 boom since like July. So yeah. I am feeling much better. I am ready to get back into the swing of things. I'm probably a little rusty here on this channel, but we will get there. So in today's video, I have a little tiny baby Black Friday haul. I think I mentioned in that video that I haven't had the urge to shop. We've also been kind of broke, so there hasn't been like a lot of extra money to shop, but I did pick up a few things and I'll walk you through those. So as you saw in the thumbnail, I have some stuff from Ulta, and then I had one small little baby order from Glamlite, and then I'm waiting on a palette, and that's it. So let's start with the hair stuff. Let's start with the two that, this is the Bondi Boost HG shampoo and conditioner, and HD stands for hair growth. I don't believe that they are related to Bondi Sands, which is the tanner. Maybe they are. I don't know. So if you look this up on Ulta and look at the review and the review pictures, the difference is astounding. Like, there's one person who basically grew back almost a full head of hair. I can't tell, and Rob can't tell either, but one thing I noticed, and it just popped in my head today, I'm not losing as much hair as I was. So I don't know that it's necessarily regrowing hair, but it's definitely like slowed down the hair loss. So these are pretty pricey. I think they're $35 a bottle, but of course Ulta had them on sale for 30% off. So I spent less than $100 on everything I'm going to show you today. And it's not a lot, but we're going to get to one that, holy Moses, is Ulta price gouging. But anyway, so this is the Bondi Boost Hair Growth Shampoo and Conditioner. And I'm working on my, I have probably another month left of the ones I have. And I want to keep going just to see if I notice a difference. Because, I mean, it's rosemary and peppermint, which I don't care for the smell of it. But if it's working, then I can get past the scent. And then they have a couple of scalp serums. This is their intensive spray, and it's kind of like a leave-in but for your scalp. So you keep it at the roots, and it's supposed to help stimulate hair growth there too. So we'll give this a try. So yeah, going back. Another repurchase is the Eva NYC hair mask. Oh my god, if you love the smell of amber and you have really fine thin hair like I do, like, I think this will work on any hair type for sure. It's really nice, thick, and luxurious. But if you're someone like me who has really fine thinning hair, you know, you don't need a whole lot of it. It's one of the only things that keeps me from tangling, but it doesn't weigh my hair down, but it leaves it lovely and soft, and I love it so much. And I'm just about done with my other one. Took me about a year to go through that. So, but did I cut my hair off the beginning of this year? I think I did. I cut it short, not like Pixie again, but pretty short. So, but yeah. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I've only tried one of their shampoo and conditioners. I see a lot of people rave about one of their leave-ins. I can't say yes or no to any of that, but this is fantastic. And then Not Your Mother's makes a bamboo, or made a bamboo charcoal moonstone hair, like scalp scrub. Came in a tub. I was hoping to stock up on that when Ulta put it on sale, but they don't make it anymore. So I went to the Not Your Mother's website, and they have put that scalp scrub in a tube. That's dumb. Rob will tell you 2 words that I've been using over and over. I'm like, that's rude. That's dumb. That's rude. That's so rude. I don't know where they came from, but here they are. So anyway, I picked up this one. This is from Viviscal. This is their exfoliating hair scalp scrub with biotin. Now, I don't think it's going to be long on my hair long enough, or my scalp long enough for the biotin to even sink in, but I need a new scalp scrub, and this was like half off, a brand I'd never heard of, and probably one of the least expensive ones. I love the one from Virtue. I love that one so very much, but I'm not paying $75 for a hair scrub. Maybe later down the road I will, but not right now. And Bumble and Bumble just came out with like a seaweed one, but again, $35 for a scalp scrub. I just don't know. Like shampoo and conditioner, yeah, but a scalp scrub, I don't know. I don't know about that. But anyway, we're going to give this a go. And my most impressive deal, I think, were these. So these are the Batiste dry shampoos, and they came in a 2-pack. And these are 4.28 ounces, which I think is valued at almost $20 a can. I'm telling you, because a 6 point whatever ounce can on Ulta is $24 flippin' dollars. These were buy one get one free, so I got 4 Batiste for $16.99. I probably should have picked up more, but again, limited budget. And this will probably last me through the rest of the year. I do have a couple in my drawer, but I'm excited to try this Sugar Plum scent. And the original is fine. I like to put this on at night before I go to bed, and I know they have a deep night one or whatever, but especially, I don't know what it is, and maybe somebody can explain the science or whatever behind it, but those of us with really fine, thin hair, or hair that is thinning, tend to have a really oily scalp. So I'm trying to keep my scalp as healthy as possible, but I don't shower every day, and now we know I'm not going to be able to shower every day, although in the last 10 days I've taken 8 showers, so that is whoa. I'm a little tired, but we'll get back to that in a minute. So yeah, so anyway, I put this on at night and wake up in the morning, there's no white cast, it's absorbed my oils, and I've started sleeping on a satin pillowcase because I started noticing breakage, because I either sleep on my right side or sleep flat on my back. I haven't been able to sleep on my left side since I had surgery, and now, I don't know if you guys can see it, I wear my Dexcom meter on my left arm, so now I can't even lay on my left arm. So yeah, anyway, that's it for the hair stuff. It only traveled a little bit. All right, let's talk about Glamlite, because there's really only 2 things. This is the whole reason why I wanted to place an order. This is the Strawberry Shortcake Lip Kit. Let me pull out the... I'm currently panning both of these, I think in Throwback 30. This is the most perfect pink, number 1. I mean, it is the most perfect pink. It's, you can break it if you do that. It is the most perfect pink. And this is probably one of the best lipstick formulas I've ever tried in my life. And I don't understand why Glamlite doesn't just stick to this. Don't get me started on Glamlite. I don't understand what's going on over there. But put the gloss on top of it, and this gloss is lovely too. It's so pretty. So since I'm painting these 2, I wanted to get a second lip kit, so I did. Again, this is the most perfect pink. I was tempted to get more than one. I was like, Misty, no. So if these go on more clearance than they already are, I may end up picking up a couple more. Do I need them? No. Do I want them? Yes. Again, the perfect pink. I don't remember what, I did a reel about it. I'm like, this is the perfect pink. So pretty. It does stain just a little bit. And then out of everything that they've released this year, I am not a horror fan, like, at all. And I also am not a huge neutral fan. You guys know that. So out of like the Ghostface and the Friday the 13th and the Freddy Krueger and what did they just release? Garfield. Like out of all of the releases of this year, the one that I really was drawn to is the Friday the 13th. Now they're killing it on packaging. This is supposed to look like a DVD case. If you don't, not DVD, VHS case. If you're not old enough to, if you're like the Blu-ray era, then you may not know what's going on. But so the packaging, 10 out of 10. Will I keep this? No. I'm not a collector of packaging. I will say that the worst packaging they've ever done in my eyes is the bottle packaging, but what do I know? So here's the palette. It has one of those whoopity-doo-dahs on the front. But what pulled me in, to this is the color story. Now, you guys know I hate reds, but I feel like these will pull a bit more burgundy. But this, like this color drew me in, and this color drew me in. Like, it was really the shimmers that kind of got my attention. You guys know I really like the Glamlite formula. Oh, these shimmers they must be toppers. They leave a lot to be desired. I don't know. So, but I don't know. I feel like Glamlite has become the new ColourPop. We haven't seen ColourPop release much in the last few months, but I think Angie mentioned it. She's like, she thinks they're being approached by some of these licensing, like Kiss. Who asked for that? Who asked for that? The Garfield one looks cute, but again, it's like every 2 weeks we're getting a new collection, and it has all of these things in it, and it just feels like it's too much. So that's my thoughts on that. But that's the end of my haul. The other thing I picked up was an Inslee Rain palette. I'll pop a picture up in here. You guys, listen to my words. I'm gonna do an eyeshadow ranking because I bought a lot of palettes, but this palette right here is flippin' good. It's so good. Let me show you some of my favorite shades. So this whole row in the middle are multi-chromes. I think this palette's like $70. So yeah, it's expensive, but you're getting 6 multi-chromes. Those are like $20 a piece. And then you got some really pretty shimmers and some really nice mattes. I actually filmed kind of like a reel for this, and I never got a chance to post it. But, oh, these are so pretty. The mattes are next level. Like, I don't know where she's manufacturing this. This is distributed by the Heart Mart. I don't know where that is. I don't know where it's made, but it ships from Oregon. But yeah, really, really pretty shades. Again, the mattes are so pigmented and just really lovely. So don't sleep on them. Her prices are really expensive, and she's released a lot in a short period of time. But she mentioned that, you know, there was a backup and then everything came at once. So she's having to do these releases pretty regularly so things don't go bad on the shelf, which I completely understand. But yeah, I cannot wait for that palette. The other 2 palettes I want are the ones from Cosmic. And she keeps saying it's Cosmic Beauty, but I don't know that they've changed it on the website. But it's Cosmic Brushes, that kind of, what was it, Gothic one and that winter one. Oh, I'm trying to be a collector. Like, I'm never one to collect all of the palettes, but they're going to be one that I collect. That winter one is me in a palette. Like, if I were to ever do a palette, it would probably be like that. But I would have to add some pink and maybe a little bit more grime. But yeah, that's it. That's the haul. I told you it wasn't much. I am going to do an inventory series this year. I cannot cry. Misty. I want more video I'm going to film. When I say that the last few months have been stressful, they've been some of the worst of my entire life. And I am trying really hard on my At Home with Missy channel to build a community for me. I'm homebound. There were 2 things I wanted out of this diagnosis. I wanted it to be treatable so I could shower every day and so I could drive. And those things are just not going to happen. So I'm basically re-grieving, if that makes sense. In fact, if you're someone who suffers from chronic pain and illness, I posted a video all about grieving when you have chronic pain and illness. So that video, all of that's on my At Home with Misty channel, which I think might be listed down below. If not, I'll try to remember to add it. It's been rough. It's been so rough, you guys. And so I have muscular dystrophy. It's a type of muscular dystrophy. And there are only 2 MDA care centers in Dallas. One of them is UT Southwestern, which I've gone to. That's where I was diagnosed and was there until like 2022. And then the other one is Texas Neurology. Out of 2 different neurology clinics, 4 neurologists got it wrong. And so I've been fighting with UT Southwestern to allow me to switch doctors, because a lot of practices won't let you, switch care, doctor hop, etc. But I filed a complaint and I was like, if no one else is a good candidate for switching, I feel like I am. And I was just like, listen, I was dismissed. I said, you cannot tell me. I said, it's either one of two things. Either you're fat biased or your doctors are incompetent. I said, but you can't tell me that if I'd been 165 pounds standing in front of them and I had the exact same symptoms and nothing was popping up on either a nerve conduction study or the blood work, that you guys wouldn't keep pushing and run another test. I mean, why didn't no one think of, testing me for muscular dystrophy? Why didn't anyone? I begged and pleaded for more testing. And then that doctor had the gall to say that my genetic counselor was wrong and I needed more tests. And I was like, fuck you. I was like, my genetic counselor knew within 30 minutes what it was. My first meeting with her, the whole reason why we didn't do this test initially is because it was going to cost, we thought it would be out of pocket. And we've just been broke. Listen, our summer electric bill has buried us for sure. So I'm trying to get us back out. But yeah, so it's been fighting with them, and I finally got a phone call that one of the heads of the whole entire neurology thing will see me. And that's all I've asked. And I told her when she called me, I said, I can be a squeaky wheel. I said, I will be a squeaky wheel. And if I need to get a lawyer or if I need to go on television, I said, I will. I said, because I don't understand why you guys won't let me switch care when these two doctors got it wrong. So yeah, so it's been a lot of back and forth. I got the phone call, I think Wednesday. And she was like, and I've been dealing with this nice lady. She's a nurse, but she works in their legal, part. And she's like, hey, Misty, she's like, I need to talk to you. Will you keep an open mind? And I said, yeah, of course. She's like, a doctor will see you. And I just immediately started sobbing. And I just apologized to her. I was like, I'm sorry I was such a bitch. She's like, honestly, she said, you have been more calm than you probably need to be in this situation. She's like, I would be livid if I were you. And she said, you've apologized every time you've kind of raised your voice at me. She's like, you've been lovely because of your circumstances. She's like, I would expect you to be, even madder. And I was like, well, I'll try not to take it out on people that don't deserve it. So yeah. But anyway, I don't know why I brought that up, but I did. I already forgot. Who knows? Oh, so yeah, anyway, all of that's on my At Home with Misty channel. I'm going to be, I've picked my word of the year. I'm going to be trying to set up routines, etc. So, grief, Misty. Okay, that's another thing. My brain, whoo. So you may hear me mess up or you may hear me repeat myself a bazillion million times. Just bear with me because it's been a lot. But I am on my way back. I don't know if this video is going to go up before or after our project introduction. So that's what I'm going to film next. So anyway, thank you so much. Thank you for all of your kind comments on my last few videos. Thank you for those of you who have stuck around. I really do appreciate it. My goal is to kind of get back into this. Like I said, I'm going to do an inventory. I am going to have you guys help me pick my PanThat palettes because I cannot decide. And I saw Jessica do it. I'm like, oh, that's smart. And then hopefully I will have, some not updates. I'm putting that in quotes because I haven't really worn makeup that much. I am 10 pans away from 200 and this is like the 9th of the month. So I hit 3 today, this eye look, which is neutral AF, but listen, it's like, what palettes do I have that are really close? That's what it is. So subscribe if you haven't already. Please say hi in the comments. Let me know where you're from. Yeah, I just thank you so much. Like I said, and all of you that are watching all 3 of my channels, I really do appreciate it. If you need some Christmas cards or if you are looking for some LGBTQIA positive cards, etc., please check out my Etsy shop. It's currently 20% off and you can find that down below. All right. I'd say follow me on Instagram. I mean, you can follow me on Instagram, but I'm over Instagram. Can we just have them go back to showing us people we want to see? Is that so hard to ask? Okay, bye guys. Oh, I forgot. So, what was my intro? I hope you have or outro. I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, wherever you are. I love your faces, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.